Hey, hello there. Blog founder Joe Stevenson here. I'm just here to tell you a bit more about my future plans. Just mentioned in a post I wrote on Friday, 21st of August, 2020. The post I just released is an important one because I need to make it clear that I'm here to get more involved now. I can't deny now that I'm looking at notes as I talk because I have memory loss problems. That's just something to do with epilepsy. You've got to accept that, I'm afraid, and it's something I've accepted, so it's not a problem whatsoever. But anyway, the whole thing that I really need to say right now is that I'm here now to shout out louder about my opinions. I'm a bit here to talk to you all in more detail. So I want to tell you a bit more about the sort of things that I'm going to be saying. Okay, well, all in all, we all disabled people have to speak up louder now. This hasn't been, I know it's going to be not going to be easy to influence people into doing this, but it is possible for us to do this. I'm sure we can come up with ideas about how we can communicate with the disabled community, and they'll be interested in hearing what we have to say as well. They won't totally ignore our suggestions. They'll want to know more. They want changes as much as we do. Each disabled person, they certainly want changes too, for themselves, for the better. And if improvements can be made, I'm sure they'll agree to them. Something else now is that we need to work with some non-disabled people. We'll be the key participants by far when it comes to gaining ourselves better rights. But those who care for disabled people, they shouldn't just be ignored, in my opinion. They can't become part of the disabled people's organisation. I'm fully aware of that. We're the ones in control of them, and we're the ones who join it. But those who care for disabled people, it's only logical to deal with our issues with them because we want to deal with them as quickly and easily as possible. And they've got some skills as well that we could really take advantage of. It's not a great time for us right now. We're in the middle of a COVID-19 era, and it's difficult. Two-thirds of disabled, two-thirds of people who are sadly passing away from COVID-19 happen to be disabled, and that's just it's just not right. We really need to deal with that. We really need to make people all the more aware of that, because people who are non-disabled that have told about it, they've not known anything about it, nothing about it. It's ridiculous, that. So that's something that I want to do. Get more non-disabled people involved, make more non-disabled people aware, basically. I'm sure they will be happy to help out on quite a few occasions. Moving on, we need to build an independent disabled people's organisation for all people in our nation to join. Yeah, this is a big long-term project, and it's actually something I mentioned in a post, in the post before last now. You can go back and read that. I've had this idea in my mind for quite some time now. It'll take time and money to build, but I'm sure we can. I'm hoping to earn money of my own, and I'll be willing to invest it in this sort of project. And I'm sure other people will be willing to contribute towards it too, when they hear about the sort of benefits that they'll get from it. It'll be somewhat of a place where we can get more petitions signed. We can get people's opinions, put across more. If you want to learn more about what that's all about, then please check out the blog post. It's easier to do that than me trying to run through everything here, because, like I said, my memory is terrible and I won't remember everything there is to tell you. And I don't want to yap on forever anyway. So yeah, head to the disability issue website to check that out, please. Moving on. We need to collaborate. We need to just befriend and work with others too. It's the logical next step to take. We've managed to stay strong during difficult times more than other people, and that's a strength we have. We have many other talents too, and these should not be pushed away. We need to try and just keep ourselves as calm as possible, keep ourselves as positive as possible, because without these things, it's not going in the right direction. It's not. I really want people to stay positive and look for better outcomes. We have our talents and we can come up with ideas. And that's certainly what I'll be looking to do throughout the difficult times we have ahead of us. Okay, well, so I will be nervous at times, but I'm going to be kind of making these points clearer to people. I'm going to be coming up with new ideas and I'm going to be putting them across as clearly as I can, as honestly as I can towards you. I need to be more assertive. That's my general plan for the future. So I'm hoping you're willing to hear what I have to say. I'll go into more detail about all my ideas, all my opinions on my website, via social media, and eventually on a one-to-one basis when the time is right as well. Okay. Thank you for watching this, and I hope you hear from me more in the future. Take care.